Alright, everybody. You guys, you're really gonna like this. You guys are really, really gonna like this. We've talked a lot about incels, we've talked a lot about the red pill, and we've talked a lot about AI, but we have never talked about where those three topics intersect. The topic of AI women, or I should specify AI girlfriends. For those who don't know, there is a technological arms race happening right now in the world of AI generative content in order to create what feel like fully alive, responsive, completely compliant, I imagine, if you know what I'm referring to and what these guys would want, AI girlfriends. A fake replacement for real women. And a lot of these guys that are really excited about this, these are like your big-time incels who don't just have a hard time or an impossible time in the dating scene. These are people who not only are bitter about being single, but have gotten so bitter about it that they view their saying, well, you know what? I'm opting out of the dating scene. I'm not going to date any real women, as like a genuine punishment when they think that women deserve on women. Like, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna get an AI girlfriend and I'll be happy, and you're gonna end up being single one day, and I'm not gonna date you. That's their epic payback punishment against the evil real women. So you've got this absolutely hilarious post from an account called Bride.ai that posted AI women are women. And this video, which is a trailer for a program called Orifice.ai. Prepare for the most hilarious shit I have ever seen in my life. I genuinely don't know whether I should laugh, feel disgusted, or feel bad for these people. But here's the trailer, the official trailer for Orifice.ai. Thank you, BWK McDonald's. I'm glad you're playing Rust. It's a good game.
No. 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 No.
Hold on, wait a second. Is that a Vault-Tec auto blow? What the hell? Tell me it doesn't look like the Vault-Tec logo. Come on, it's totally, like, that's so close to being the Vault-Tec logo right there. Like, if they just gave it, like, a little more of an analog, like, 1950s vibe to it, you could totally sell this as, like, a Vault-Tec Fallout official, you know, like, Vault-Tec assigned auto blow 5000, you know? The companion cube. Now you get to swipe left. I'm not even joking. That is their tagline. Now you get to swipe left. Absolutely. You just can't make it up. You genuinely can't make it up. The top comment is, it's very interesting that the message here is, quote, now we get to be the ones who reject them, when that wouldn't matter to women who have already rejected you. This isn't revenge, this is cope. And then there's the reply from the guy who made this post saying, thank you so much for your unbiased feedback. I'm going to keep moving forward and watch as you squirm. Yes, it's absolutely the women that have rejected you that you've resorted to pretending computers are real women, like Plankton and SpongeBob. They're the ones that are coping. The women who've rejected you, absolutely. Keep telling yourself that if it lets you sleep at night and, you know, helps you stave off the suicidal thoughts. For some reason, I don't feel like I'm winning after swiping and fucking a hole with a screw top. I don't know what this person is saying. Is this... For some reason, I don't feel like I'm winning after swiping and fucking a hole with a screw top. Is that like a hairstyle or something? Is this just some like incel nonsense that's so hateful I don't even understand it? Okay. I assume he's referring to women as holes, that commenter. Dude, it's so weird reading incel comments online these days, because it used to be that, like, the standard was if somebody was, like, openly incel posting, they would instantly get ratioed. But nowadays, incel posting is, like, the best way to drum up a massive amount of positive engagement on your post, especially on Twitter, you know? Oh, here's a decent comment. Bro, these look like teenagers in a room in their parents' house. Who would search for this prompt? Well, yeah, I mean, that is part of what they're attracted to. But hey, you know what? Respect to this. Look, the AI is actually capable of creating women that are not literal teenagers. Like, as much as we talk about how much these incels just want to fuck children, they do actually have a MILF mode. And I respect the fuck out of that. You know, like, at least these dudes aren't all fucking pedophiles on top of being miserable, lonely incels.
No. No.
The hilarious thing as well is they've still got that AI movement thing. Like, when you look at, like, an AI-generated GIF. Also, what is this... I'm not the only one who sees what's happening here, right? Like, they've still got the AI jank. So if you pause for any of these images, you're probably going to see some shit like this magical hand coming out of the neck. You know what I mean? Classic AI jank, exactly.
No.
Anything off immediately in this one? Arm proportions here look a little odd, but, I mean, this seems like the closest you can get to a real person with it. The shoulder's a bit fucked up, but nothing stands out as, like, if you showed me this photo and said, this is a real person, this is not AI, I'd be like, okay.
No. No.
Why are they all in the same pose? Well, okay, this one's actually pretty funny. Wait, is this, like, intentional? There's no way. Okay, that has to have been a troll.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Okay, hold on. I didn't know you could fuck Santa with this. Oh, hold on. Maybe we're onto some good... We might be onto something here, guys. Hold on. I might be making a full U-turn entirely on my entire take here. Oh my god. Holy shit, guys. Progress update for the first soon-to-be mass-manufactured penetration depth-detecting sex robot. That is my favorite combination of words I've ever read on stream. Can I show this? Is this even legal to show? Bro, you can measure your stats while you're jacking it with your auto blow. This is the goonerest thing that has ever gooned. Yeah, I actually, like... Okay. If you're building some, like, Iron Man, like, arc reactor type bullshit in your bedroom to goon, I think you might have a porn addiction. I'm gonna be honest. I think when you're building scientific contraptions to help you get off, you need to get help. That's a porn addiction. That's a masturbation or sex addiction or something. You need help when it goes this far. When you're building glowing blue contraptions in your bedroom to penetrate, I think it's time to go outside.
I said take off your fucking panties.
No shot, man. No way is this guy including videos of himself, like, programming it with, like, inputs. That's insane, dude. Hey, listen, if I have to hear that, so do you guys. Dog, what the fuck? Dude, this guy is fucking crazy. What else do we have? Work in a fast-paced, unpredictable, high-energy environment. Okay, this is, like, not even... Like, half this guy's posts are engagement bait, like, right-wing meme posts, because that's what this guy gets up to most of the time. Like, arguing with people that are making fun of him. Dude, this guy's been grifting for a long time. Dude, this guy's a big-time grifter. Holy shit. YouTube doesn't like AI-generated girlfriend moans? Yeah, they don't? That's not a thing they like? Huh. Who could have thought? Yeah, man. Nobody could have predicted that. Holy shit. Oh my god. The dream girl is whatever you want. Orifice.a... Of course, the name Orifice is, like, calling women holes, I assume. Like, that's just, like, in the name. This is made by incels for incels. Of course, the name is, like, you know, bringing attention to what they view women as. Core settings. Intelligence level. Oh my god, it's like making a Fallout character. Compliance level. Hold on a second. You know, we're not going to even delve into what happens if you drop the compliance level to 0. We're not even going to delve into what that's for, or what fetish that's meant to fulfill for these red pill dudes. Personality options, humor type sarcastic. Of course, these guys are pathetic. They need a sarcastic woman to put them down to get off. Interests and preferences, personality type outgoing, primary interest science and technology, conversation style casual. We're not even gonna read these off because my mom's watching the stream and I don't want to hear her. I don't want her to hear me say those things. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. The incels are not all right, man. They're not in a good place right now. Men, are you okay? Guys, fellas, are you doing all right? Because I think you're not. Fellas, I think you're not doing all right. I'm gonna be real. What the fuck? This guy's posts are like so all over the place, and he posts so often. I've been scrolling this entire time, and I'm still on his post from yesterday. He does nothing but post on Twitter and retweet. Here's a video of that, like, pedophile dude getting mag dumped by 2 cops. Sadly, the video's blurred. You can't actually see much. What's even the point in sharing the blurred video? Anyway, imagine your orifice being able to tell you how good it feels to have your dick inside and then to be able to belt out "We Are the Champions" or "Danger Zone" after you're finished. You know, you could just talk to a real woman and have sex with her and have enough charisma to convince her to sing some shit like that at the end of sex, right? Like, I've literally said poggers after having sex with women before, and they chose to have sex with me again afterwards. So, like, you'd be surprised. Women actually have a sense of humor and are willing to say something funny during sex if it's funny enough. That they'll do that, you know, if you can, you know, speak to women and not creep them out. And it's surprisingly easy to not creep out women. My buddy Ethan, I've seen my buddy Ethan pick up women with this opening line. The first words he says to them, walks up to them and says, "Hey, could you drink a gallon of milk and jump up and down a lot? Curious to see what happens." Ended up hooking up with the girl. That was his pickup line. It is surprisingly easy to not creep out women. Like, you can say some pretty fucking ridiculous things to some random woman, and if it's funny and just hilarious enough, they'll laugh instead of thinking, like, what a weirdo. I've seen it work many times. Yeah, it's just talk to women. Seriously, guys, it's not that hard. I get it. You want to fall back on this whole AI girlfriend fantasy? I promise you it will not fulfill you. It will leave you feeling more empty and pathetic than ever. If you think you have, like, the most depressing post-nut clarity now, imagine what you're going to feel like after you drop, like, what, thousands of dollars on, like, some auto-blow contraption that some guy made in his bedroom and an AI program that simulates fake women for you. Like, that is some depressing shit. You are going to cry yourself to sleep at night if you go down that route. So please, I implore you, go outside, talk to random people, eventually work your way up to talking to women, you know? And then from there, see where it goes. Maybe you find yourself less desiring fake AI women that you program or like select through a list of options. Maybe you might actually like real people, real human connection, a real human you can touch that can touch you, that has a personality and thoughts and experiences. They can tell you stories about their life and you can tell them stories about yours, you know? You can have connections about mutual interests, maybe. Listen, I know this all sounds too good to be true if you're some incel out there, but I promise you it's not. It's not too good to be true. It's completely achievable, and if you put your mind to it, if you have the ethic, the work ethic to better yourself and engage with people socially, you will be rewarded for it. That hard work will pay off for you. I promise it will. Anyway, I'm curious to hear what you guys think about all this. I imagine a lot of it is just what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck over and over again, but even if your comment is just WTF on loop until you run out of characters in your comment, please comment down below because the engagement really helps me in the algorithm and I like reading your comments as well, so I'm curious to see what you guys think about all this. And of course, if you want to support me even more, you can always drop a like, a free thumbs up on my channel. Every single one pushes my comment in the algorithm over and over again, no matter how many likes they are from the same person on different videos. It really does help, so I do appreciate every single one of you who goes out of your way to drop a like. It means a lot to me. And of course, if you want to support me financially, like Anonymous in chat has done, you can donate, subscribe, or gift a sub on my website, xanderhall.com/live, or support me financially through YouTube, Twitch, Streamlabs, StreamElements, or Patreon. You can also buy merch through the Streamlabs link down below, and you can join my Discord through the link down below, which is totally free. We've got an awesome community where I do announcements for all my videos and uploads, as well as watch parties and call-in streams and stuff. All of that is done through my Discord, so make sure to join if you haven't already. Man, my jaw got locked up there. I love TMJ. Pepper T21, thank you so much for the $5. I really appreciate that. Very kind of you. Very base. Says, honestly, that segment made me feel less depressed about being a 22-year-old virgin pre-transition trans girl, Lamau. Hey, listen. There's literally nothing wrong with being a virgin. Did you guys know that in ancient Egypt, they did not have a term for being a virgin? They didn't have a word for virgin. Because your first time having sex wasn't important. It wasn't seen as like something that changes you in any particular way worth giving a name to it. The idea that like your first time having sex is some sort of special person-changing, life-changing thing is very much a socially constructed one and a new one. It's very much not an ancient idea, but a relatively modern idea. Arguably postmodern. Yep. I watched an anthropology video about that last night, funnily enough. Really good shit. Really good shit. I love those videos where it's like they bring in an anthropologist or a scientist in some specific field, and it's like, okay, here's some random questions from Twitter. Answer them. And it'll be like some really low IQ question, barely spelled correctly on Twitter from someone with like name, bunch of numbers, first name, bunch of numbers. And then they'll like go on a lecture that heavily explains the topic. And it's like, the person who asked that question isn't smart enough to understand your answer, but I am. And I appreciate it, you know? Virginity was created to control women and young men. Primarily women. Primarily women, for sure. It was probably, like, an idea invented to assign value to women based on their sexual identity, or, like, their sex status. Honestly, oh yeah, I already read that. Thank you, Pepper T21, I appreciate it. And then Anonymous, thank you for the $20 donation. Very kind of you, very helpful as well. Thank you, thank you. Said, Oregon sent me back a bunch of money after taxes this year. Here, have some. Oh, hell yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. I love tax refunds. I love tax refunds. Thank you for the $20 of your tax refund. Hell yeah. Let me add that to my dono goal. Tax season, donations go down. Post-tax season, donations go up because everyone's getting they're given allotted money back for whatever they what's the word for it? Why am I blanking on this word? I'm brain farting. Whichever one they qualify for. Yo, Zan, speaking of ancient Egypt, here's this eye. I have seen the eye of Horus. I have pushed the camel through the eye of a needle. I've been flipping bricks for Mansa Musa before you folks became a Type 1 civilization. Hello? I need to talk to the president. I fronted him a brick and I need my money. Lol, you usually get a little bit of my disability every month. This month's bills were expensive, though. It's all good, Straw Hat Monty 97. It's all good. Do you and Shark 300 talk much at all? I don't really talk much to other YouTubers off stream, to be honest, because I've got, like... I don't talk about it all that much, but I've got a pretty, like, healthy social life outside of the streamer world. Like, I've got a pretty big friend group that I hang out with when I'm off stream and when I'm, like, just doing stuff. And then when I'm not hanging out with them, I'm usually just handling shit with my real life, like housework, chores, like errands, groceries, stuff like that, preparing for stream. So I don't really have that much time, nor do I dedicate that much time to talking to other content creators, but I certainly have nothing against Shark 300. I just don't really talk much to content creators unless I'm, like, contacted first. But that's just a me thing. Like, I'm not like in any way antagonistic towards anybody all that much these days, especially. Like, I don't really have any drama going on. But no, I think Shark 300 in particular is probably someone I have, like, higher respect for than most in the space, to be honest. Because outside of that, like, one time where Shark got in a drama and it was because he was getting attacked by racists, when has Shark ever, like, gotten himself into drama? Like, Shark has, like, an impressive tendency to just keep his own, like, area of the internet and build his own, like, empire online. Like, never starts shit with anybody, doesn't, like, throw stones in any glass houses, just, like, makes good content, grows his channel, doesn't get into drama, isn't super controversial, and just doing his thing. Like, there's really nothing I can say negative about him. Like, I like, what could I possibly take issue with Shark about? Like, he doesn't get into drama. He's just making his content. He's just grinding. I respect it. Yeah, I've certainly got nothing against Shark. Honestly, if I do any, like, big streamer event-related things, Shark is one of the top people on my list of people to invite. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the sound of that loud-ass vape. Did we talk about Tucker and Joe Rogan yet? Joe said the dumbest shit about Amish people not having autism. We haven't gotten to that yet, no.